senior night inside the mountaintop where the Carey Blue Devils make the short trek down Route 23 to face one of their N10 rivals, the Upper Sandusky Rams. Both teams looking to get on a little winning streak before tournament time. Which one's going to do it? Find out live and free right here on the OH Report next.
Hi, I'm Joe Balogh. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the oh.report.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show. Joined alongside my color guy tonight, and he's been joining me in Upper a lot here lately, Hall of Famer Joe Balogh, and we've got an interesting one here tonight. Neither one of us has got to see Carey play yet this year. Their record kind of not what we're used to seeing out of the Blue Devils, but this is a huge rivalry game for both teams, Coach.
Yeah, you can tell that right away just by the crowd that we have tonight. An outstanding crowd here at Upper Sandusky. You know, gym's probably about 80% full here. Great student sections. So it should be a fun night of basketball.
It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Both teams coming off of one-game wins. They both win their most recent conference games. Carey beats Bucyrus last night. Upper Sandusky beats Buckeye Central. Both kind of games that you expect to win if you're both of these squads. Now, if you're Carey, you lost by double digits in the first game to Upper Sandusky on your home floor. I talked with assistant coach Eric Romick before the game. He said the Upper didn't kind of play the way they're used to playing, and he feels like they can kind of make it an even bigger margin of victory tonight.
Well, I mean, anytime you play in a league, that's why I've always liked leagues in this area from the standpoint. Most of them you play home and away. So, you know, we've seen it many times where somebody might get blown out the first round, and then the second game's much different because both teams know each other really well. So be interesting to see what kind of adjustments that Carey comes in with tonight. And then also Upper, you know, they want to kind of build on this big win last night, big win tonight, and then they're going to open up tournament play on Thursday. I believe it's on next Thursday, I think. They play the winner of Ontario and Clearfork.
And then they're going to get the pleasure, if they beat Ontario or Clearfork, they're waiting on the winner of Shelby OG. OG just beat them by 23 last weekend, so they're probably gritting and grinding a little bit, hoping for that OG matchup to show that they're not that bad.
Yeah, I just saw the score of that. I haven't really talked to anybody about it, but I know one thing. When you got to play OG at OG, that is not an easy place to play. And, you know, OG having a little bit of a down year. I think they're 7-12 right now. But the tradition there, you better play well if you go on the road there. So I'm sure that, you know, Upper Sandusky's not really looking ahead to that. They're looking at tonight's game, trying to finish this season tonight for these seniors, special night. And then once tonight's over, start preparation for who they're going to play in the tournament on Thursday.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our team spotlights. We're going to start with those visiting Carey Blue Devils. They are led by head coach Zach Boehm. They are 7-12, 7-6 in the N10. Winners of 2 out of their last 3. Their lone loss in those 3 games coming to Old Fort, who is really good this year, mind you. They average 48 points a game. They give up 57. They shoot 42% from 2, only 29% from 3, and 61% from the stripe.
Well, and they start 3 juniors and 2 sophomores. So, you know, it's probably been a season of learning. You look at their schedule, they've been up and down a little bit. Again, they're trying to do the same thing, trying to finish the regular season strong and see if they can make some noise in the tournament. So this is their last league game of the year, but then I believe they have a makeup game on Tuesday where they play Hopewell Loudon, and then they'll play Friday in the tournament when I believe they travel to Toledo Christian.
They travel to Toledo Christian, which is not going to be an easy game either. Anytime you got to go up to Toledo and play any of those schools, it's always a challenge. But the guy to watch tonight for Carey, our player spotlight, none other than one of those junior starters, Kyler Bowes. He leads the team in scoring, and he's one of those guards that can really get any shot he wants and take it with a lot of confidence.
Yep, I mean, Bowes has had a really good year as a junior, averaging 14 points a game. He needs to score tonight for them to be successful. So his play tonight will be a key.
We're We're going to go ahead and flip script. We're going to take a look at the home standing Rams of Upper Sandusky. They are led by head coach Jeff Winslow, 16-6, 10-4 in N10 play. Winners as well of 2 of their last 3, beating Buckeye Central and Bucyrus. So them and Carey kind of flipped there, both of those teams with those 2 last wins, and their most recent loss to OG. They're looking to get on a little winning streak before tournament play. They average 56 a game. They give up 45. They shoot it at a 56% clip from 2. They're the best three-point shooting team in the N10 at 36%, and they also shoot 65% from the stripe, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Uppers, I mean, they've won, 15 games here. They've had 2 losses to Colonel Crawford, 2 losses to Mohawk, 2 of the best teams in Division 6. And then, of course, a loss to OG. So it's not a disappointing season at all. I know in talking to Coach Winslow, he really likes this basketball team. Seniors have been great for him. They're looking to end this regular season on a positive note. As we said, try to build for that first tournament game, which they get to host here on Thursday night.
They're going to host it, and if they're going to win tonight, it's going to be by one of those seniors we just spoke of. It's going to be Mr. Brock Montgomery. He averages 13.1 points a game, almost 3.5 assists and 3.5 rebounds. He wasn't the leading scorer about midway through the season, and he's really picked up the pace here the second half. He's now the leading scorer on the team, but he's really the motor that keeps these guys going.
Well, the thing with Upper Sandusky, they have great balance. I mean, Justin Heilman averages 11, Brock's averaging 13, Heilman's averaging 10, Cayman Isles averaging 8, Luke Schoenberger averaging almost 9. And you covered them enough, Josh. You've seen each of those players step up and have big nights. What they would like to do is put that all together and have 5 guys have big nights and kind of start tonight. But Brock Montgomery, he's just a quality individual. I mean, got a chance to meet him and talk with him around the arena. Every time I've been here when he's walked by, he's thanked us for all the coverage that we've given him. So a special kid, a special player. And if you're Coach Winslow, when you have those kind of players, you just want that season to continue. End it tonight with the regular season. Hope that they can make that tournament run and make it a special season for these seniors.
Yeah, Brock not only a great teammate on the basketball court, but going to Murray State to play golf, a phenomenal golfer, one of the best in the state at his level. And when you're just that kind of athlete, it makes you a better teammate. And he spoke about that when you did the walk around the arena with him. That's what he said. The golf game helped him mature and be able to become a better leader this year.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing he enjoys about basketball is what you love to hear is just being around your teammates, not only on the floor, but off the court. Typically, when teams have had successful years, that's the key. They play well together on the court, but they do a lot of things off the court together. Sounds like that's what this Upper Sandusky squad has done this season.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see tonight if they can get that balance like you were talking about. I know there was one game this year I've seen twice where Luke Schoenberger, a sophomore for them, has scored 20-plus and really been that go-to guy. We've seen Cayman Isles do it this year. We've seen the Heilman brothers do it. So it's really nice to see, but it's going to be interesting to see maybe who on the bench can kind of give them 5 or 6 just to help those starters really keep this game going.
Yeah, I mean, balance is the key for Upper Sandusky. It's been offensive balance, and as we said, what Coach Winslow would like to see is all 5 of those guys, put it together at the same time, over the next couple weeks, and they can be really good. They're a very good basketball team.
We got 1:40 left till tip. We're going to pull away. We're going to go to a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our keys to victory and starting lineups right here live and free on the OH Report.
make that move to kill. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on.
Josh Banks back inside the mountaintop with Joe Balogh for the rest of our Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show, where we're going to first, Coach, we're going to take a look at our keys to victory for those visiting Carey Blue Devils. And we talked about it. Last night they put up 80-plus points against Bucyrus. They're going to have to play at that same pace tonight and score with the Rams if they're going to have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, if they score 82 points tonight, if you're the Carey coaching staff, you would love to have that. So, but we've seen that Upper likes to push the pace. So it'll be interesting to see if Carey decides to kind of play at that pace or if they're going to try to be a little bit more patient tonight or not.
On the flip side of things, the keys to victory for those home standing Rams of Upper Sandusky. You just said it. We've seen Upper. It doesn't matter if it's a made shot or a missed shot. They can get down the court in 3 passes and get a wide open layup.
Yeah, they'll transition the basketball. One of the things that typically happens in these games are turnovers. And, if you're Carey, you don't want to have a lot of live ball turnovers because those could lead to easy breakout baskets for Upper Sandusky. And then you mentioned that, the percentage at Upper Sandusky shoots from the 3, and it's not just 1 or 2 guys. They have a handful of guys that really 4 out of their 5 starters. Well, Luke Schoenberg is not in the lineup tonight, starting lineup because of senior, but really other than maybe Cayman Isles, they got 4 guys that can really shoot the basketball on any given night.
Yeah, and they're going to have to shoot it lights out tonight if they're going to keep the pace rolling.
Although in mentioning that, just take a look at stats. I mean, Cayman Isles hasn't shot a lot, but he's 7 of 19 from 3, so he's a 37% three-point shooter. So he has the ability that if we're going to leave him open, he can knock down open shots also.
Let's go ahead and meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Blue Devils of Carey, it's going to be 6'2" guard. He's a junior. He's our player spotlight, number 0, Kyler Bowes. It's going to be sophomore, 5'10" guard, number 5, Braden Kitzler. It's going to be sophomore, number 11, 6-foot-tall Trip Phoenix. It's going to be Eli Steen. We know him from the football field. It's also going to be junior Chase Stone. And then for Upper Sandusky, it's their character 5. It's senior Justin Heilman, senior Brock Montgomery, senior David Gibson, senior Cayman Isles. And then, hey, you got a brother on the squad that's a senior, you deserve to start too. So Josh Heilman's going to be that 5th starter tonight.
Yep.
It's going to take us out of the Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show and get ready for tip-off. Isles, center circle. Cayman wins the tip. Justin Heilman has it for the Rams. Down low, Justin on the block. Kicks it to Cayman in the corner. Great ball fake by Cayman. Gets all the way inside. Can't finish, though.
Yeah, Cayman just not able to get a good angle on that and wasn't able to get it up high enough on the glass. He's a little bit of contact down low.
Carey inbounds. Steen has it. In the corner, that's Phoenix. Up top, there's Bowes. Kitzler gets it to Steen at the free throw line. Steen just a big body down low.
Yep. Yeah, you can see that he was a pretty good football player.
That's going to be blocked. Justin with the rejection. Montgomery kicks to the corner. Josh Heilman can't find anything on the first shot attempt for the Rams.
But you can see already Upper Sandusky wants to play at a quicker pace.
That'll be an over and back turnover.
Yeah, first turnover of the night for Carey.
Montgomery has it left wing, gets to the free throw line, almost lost it.
Good defensive pressure there by Phoenix.
Rock's going to look to go all the way inside, kick it to Josh in the corner. They're going to be content to move the ball, something we know Upper very well doing.
Yeah.
They're going to move the ball. They're going to get an open shot.
Well, they're gonna move the ball side to side, which statistics show if you're able to reverse the ball a couple times, you're going to get a great shot.
They do get a great shot, and it's going to be a foul on Bose as Gibson will go to the line for 2 free throws and a chance to get on the board for the senior.
Well, and exactly what we just were talking about, ball reversal. Gibson able to come off of a back screen, just not quite able to get the angle, but got pushed and going to the free throw line to get the first points of the basketball game tonight.
David Gibson, normally one of those role players for the Rams, getting the start here on senior night and taking full advantage of it as he is good. 2 for 2 from the stripe. Kitzler has it for the Blue Devils. Gets it to Stone. Back to Kitzler, Eli Steen. Trying to get it to Bose. Montgomery, one of the better on-ball defenders in the league, showing why. Cayman Isles going to come away with the steal, and he's going to get fouled. Defenders in the league, showing
We'll take a look at that
why.
one again on our
Cayman
North
Isles
Central
gonna
State
come away
College
with the steal,
replay.
and he's going to get fouled. Maybe a ticky-tacky call there, but Kitzler kind of got the hand in there as Isles was trying to go up.
They went right across his arm, I believe. So calling it a 2-shot shooting foul. So Isles going to the free throw line to shoot.
Long on the first, a little bit too strong.
I mean, Cayman only a 48. Excuse me, only a 56% free throw shooter, but able to knock down 1 of 2, and the Rams lead 3-0.
Kitzler has it for Carey. Gets it to Bose. Again, Bose being absolutely hounded by Montgomery.
Yeah. And, you know, Upper Net, their traditional man-to-man, nice back cut, not able to score it.
And it'll be Upper basketball. I think
Upper Net,
Gibson
their
might have got a
traditional
piece of that
man-to-man,
one.
nice
Nope,
back
just
cut,
missed.
not able to score it.
Isles to trigger. Gets it to Josh Heilman. Justin has it right wing.
We see Upper likes to run guys off that high post back screen. Get a lot of action there. Great back cut, great pass.
And Gibson's got himself 2 more tonight. He's up to 4 on the evening.
But a great assist there by Brock Montgomery, seeing him open and really getting him the basketball before he was open.
Steen going to look to go to work inside. He's going to get fouled.
Getting the basketball before he was open.
Steen going to look
Montgomery
to go to work
got a little bit
inside.
too
He's gonna
handsy
get
there, trying to
fouled.
rake at the ball to rip it out of Steen's hands.
Yeah, you know, if you're Carey, probably important there that you really try to get something inside. See if you can get something easy as you're down 5-0 here to start the basketball game. And looking for your first points here. Which
Eli Steen's going to get it for you.
gets it for you. So the first points here with just about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and he gets them both.
2 of 2 for the lefty. Brock will get it into Josh. Josh Heilman in the corner to Gibson. Back up top to Brock. Just going to look to get into the offense here. Cayman thinks he has a mismatch. Heilman in the corner, missed his first shot from there earlier. Gibson's going to step out of bounds. Tried to drive baseline. Got a little bit too close to it, as you see on the North Central State College replay. Upper turnover, Carey basketball.
Yep, first upper turnover of the night.
Kitzler has it for Carey. 4:30 left here in quarter number 1. Pull up. No good. Rebound. Cayman Isles gets that board.
It's a good rebound in traffic. Grabbed it with both hands. And again, a quick push.
Get another turnover on the Rams.
Again, a quick.
That'll go off of Justin Heilman's hand and out of
push.
bounds. Second consecutive turnover for the Rams.
Yeah, 2 turnovers for the Rams, 2 turnovers for the Blue Devils so far tonight.
Carey still to have an offensive bucket go in there. 2 of 2 at the stripe, and that was from Eli Steen. Kitzler will hoist a 3, no good. Rebound Heilman, tip to him by Isles, and there's Josh Heilman running. And that's kind of what we were talking about, that transition game that Upper likes to get into.
Well, as you can see, we mentioned this, and they've really been quick on pretty much all their possessions. If they get a defensive rebound, they're going to outlet it long and go. And now they get another turnover, and they're going to push the basketball.
Justin Heilman has it now. Gibson thought about a 3, instead gives it to Brock. Up top, Justin Heilman, unable to get the friendly roll. Kitzler has it for Carey. Bose, his first shot attempt is no good, and it'll be pushed in the back. His first shot attempt on Eli Steen. No good.
Cayman Isles has done a really good job being active on the defensive glass.
Schoenberger's going to check in. Looks like he will replace Cayman Isles. Gibson. Schoenberger down low to Montgomery. Montgomery guarded by Phoenix. Brock with a great move inside. Unable to finish, though.
Yep. Good job by the defense there of staying straight up as Montgomery really created some contact, but no foul called.
Steen inside, nothing doing. It'll be a jump ball as Justin Heilman fights for that offensive board.
Now the kind of an inadvertent horn here. They're
trying to get a sub in.
They're going to allow the substitution to happen.
As the freshman Jacob Romick will get his first time on the floor tonight. Phoenix up top, Bo steps into another one. Just can't find the range. Offensive board though, hoop and a harm for Trip Phoenix. Sophomore. Again, outstanding wide receiver on the football field and running back for the Blue Devils. Banks open late on a Saturday night. 7-5. Upper Sandusky with the lead. Romick, nice little spin move, floats. No good by the freshman Eli Steen with the rebound. Bose is going to look to push. Back
Nice
down
pass.
low, Kyler Bose. He's got 2, and that's going to force Coach Jeff Winslow to take his first time out of the evening. "30-second timeout by Coach Winslow, and really Upper just not finding their range yet. They're not shooting the ball well, and Carey's getting it down low to Steen. That one to Bose. They're finding the open layups.
Well, I think his concern on this timeout is their defensive transition. They didn't do a very good job of matching up, and you don't want to give up easy layups, which is what Bose was able to get. So 30-second timeout by Upper, 7-7 with just right at 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And kind of what we've seen out of Upper a lot this year. They're coming out, they're kind of sluggish to start. One of those teams that really kind of picks up the pace second quarter and then into the second half. But against the Carey team that's looking to get their second straight win heading into Hopewell Loudon on Tuesday, you don't want to let them hang around for too long.
No, but it's, as we said, anytime you play in the league, when you play a team twice, the game is really never the same. And Carey's come out with a lot of energy tonight and has brought a great fan base. Student section's really loud, a lot of people here. So, great support by their community.
Ends up in the hands of Josh Heilman. Romick going to look to push for the Rams. Cayman Isles back to Josh. Gets it down low to Cayman. Guarded by Steen.
Good job by Steen there of not letting Isles get into the lane with both feet.
Josh Heilman dribbling it out. 60 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Stolen away by Steen. Steen's got to run out. And he'll finish. And Carey's got a 9-7 lead on the steal and hoop by Eli Steen. Heilman on the other end is going to get all the way inside. Hoop and a harm. By Steen.
Well,
Heilman on
Justin
the other
Heilman
end is
with
going
a
to get all the way
great
inside.
finish through contact.
Hoop and a Carter Bame will check in for Carey.
well, you can see, Carey gets a transition basket, but what we've mentioned about Upper Sandusky, they come right back and get a transition bucket and a foul. So going to the line, Justin Heilman not able to knock down the free throw.
And they'll say that was off of Upper Sandusky. I thought Josh Heilman might have tipped it out.
They're calling it
And
off of Carey.
They'll say Upper Sandusky basketball. 37 seconds left. Romick has it for the Rams. Guarded by Bame. Gets it to Schoenberger. Josh Heilman. 18 seconds left. Romick almost has it poked away by Bose. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky with 12.7 left here on the first quarter clock.
So sideline out of bounds set. They cross them.
Inside of 10. Isles has it poked away. It ends up with Trip Phoenix. 3 seconds left. Shots up and away, and it'll be short. And we're all knotted up after one. Carey at Upper, 9 apiece. We'll be back for the second quarter after this timeout.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe.
Josh Banks alongside Joe Balogh back inside the mountaintop Upper Sandusky, where the Carey student section was just having a little shooting competition with the cheerleaders' pom-poms. That was kind of interesting. Having a good time, though, and they have every right to, as they're all knotted up with the Rams 9-9 at the end of one.
Yep, Carey's got to be really pleased with their start right now. Coach Winslow's got to be a little bit concerned about the 5 turnovers that they've had in the first quarter. They need to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
And they'll start quarter number 2 with a turnover. This is Carter Bame playing defense on Romick. Bose has it, still scoreless on the evening. Kyler Bose going to look to get in the post, kicks it outside, trip Phoenix. How about it? 3 ball for the Blue Devils, trip Phoenix. Cayman Isles has it, top of the key. Romick thought about the 3. Gets it to Isles instead. Montgomery. Schoenberger back to Romick. Brock. Patience, patience, patience by the Rams.
Well, Carey doing a really good job of just keeping the dribble in front of them. They've not allowed Upper Sandusky to get by them and get into the lane, which means you don't have to help a lot, and so you don't have to recover out to shooters.
Schoenberger gets all the way inside, little ball fake, turn around, and it's going to be knocked away. Another turnover. 2 turnovers on 2 possessions.
Great defensive possession there by Carey. Just kept the ball in front, and then active hands as Schoenberger made the turn.
As Romick comes away with the steal for Upper Sandusky, and he's going to get fouled by Bose.
Official almost took a charge.
As Romick comes
got in the way
with
of
the steal
traffic
for Upper
there, but
Sandusky, and he's
right now
get
Coach
fouled.
Bain's got to be really happy with how his Carey Blue Devils are defending in the half court. They just have not given hardly any open looks. And
As Coach Bain's going to take a timeout here early in the second.
Here.
That'll be a full timeout. So while we have this full timeout, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick thank you to all of our sponsors this evening. Wilson Tire Company, Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Spherion Mid-Ohio. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen path. The OH Report, we are the future of local sports. And Burson Bakies Insurance Agency, for all your insurance need, give us a try and call Linda, Christy, or John at Burson Bakies Insurance. Thank you to all those amazing sponsors that allow us to bring you live and free high school hoops here on a Friday night.
Well, we mentioned Upper had 5 turnovers in the first quarter. They have 2 more here in the less than 2 minutes into the second. They got to do a much better job of taking care of the basketball. But a lot of those turnovers are due just to the physicality and pressure that Carey's been able to put on the ball handler, and Upper not being able to get by anybody with the basketball.
Montgomery tries to get inside, nothing doing. Gets it to Schoenberger up top. Josh Heilman gets it to Justin. Brock in that high post in the corner. Josh short, followed a shot though. Can't finish again. Another offensive rebound ends up in the hands of Carey. Is that with Chase Stone that came away with that one? Carey looking to extend the lead to 5, maybe, or yeah, 5, maybe 6. But instead, Schoenberger's going to come away with a theft. Heilman floats, he can't finish. Upper struggling to find the bottom of the net here in the first half.
Well, Upper, you just saw there, they trapped the ball screen. We're able to get a turnover, but we're not able to convert in transition.
Steen has it for Carey. Phoenix in the corner. Bose still unable to find the range is Kyler Bose. Justin Heilman tried to find the range. Brock Montgomery got the board. And he'll go to the
Justin
line to
Heilman
shoot
tried
two
to
after
find
he
the
gets
range.
fouled
Brock
hard
Montgomery got the
by
board.
Eli Steen.
I mean, Josh Hyman with pretty much a wide open look at the top. Just rolled off, but as usual, a guy like Brock Montgomery around the basketball, grabs the offensive rebound, now gets to kind of go to the line, maybe find his rhythm a little bit.
See the shot go through one time, and that can open up the rim for a lot of shooters.
I mean, Brock's first point of the night.
Brock knocks them both down. It's a 1-point game. Johnny Craig comes into the game for Upper.
And Upper's starting to extend their pressure a little bit here. You can see they're going to look to trap it.
Back up top. And that three's nothing but the bottom for Carter Bame. Justin Heilman looking to get there again. Has it stolen away. It'll be a turnover on Upper. Chase Mulholland has it. And it's two more for the Devils. That's a quick little 5-0 run, and it's 17-11. Tell you what, this Carey student section coach is something else tonight. They're loud.
They're into it.
But just right down Route 23 is where they come from. Maybe 15 minutes to get here. This rivalry is always fun no matter what sport it is because of how the close proximity.
Well, and we know from covering a lot of N10 both boys and girls games, you have communities that come out and really support their sports, whether it's basketball, football, you know, they really come out and do a good job. That's evident here tonight, which is really what you want the high school basketball experience to be about, that enthusiasm and energy. But right now, Upper Sandusky struggling a little bit. They need to get going offensively here as they trail by 6 halfway through the second quarter.
And it's really a lot. It's live ball turnover, something you kind of talked about in the pregame.
That's. I mean, your live ball turnover leads to breakouts, and you know, any turnover leads to that you don't get a possession to at least get a shot at the basket.
Romick will bring it up for the Rams. Craig to Montgomery. Cayman Isles. Montgomery. Justin Heilman's going to look all the way inside. He'll kick it to Craig. One more pass to the corner, Isles.
I mean, you got to be really impressed with how Carey's been defending. They've been able to pretty much keep Upper Sandusky out of the lane, and they've done a good job of help side defense of defending any kind of back cuts.
Isles thought about a corner three. He'll get it to Romick. Romick tried to feed it to Isles. It'll be a kick ball. As he had the roll on the screen by Cayman, just couldn't quite thread the needle.
Yep, and a baseline out of bounds here. Let's see if Upper can get anything out of their baseline out of bounds. Yeah, they got it.
And one, Jacob Romick, the freshman.
Well,
Box set from the far side just led to a wide open layup on the backside.
and you can, you know, one of the things is being able to score in what we call special situations. Those baseline out of bounds plays are huge in basketball game if you can score.
Romick knocks down the free throw. He's got 3. It's a 3-point ball game.
And you can see Upper starting to extend their defense a little bit.
Isles with the block. Craig comes away with it. Montgomery going to look to push. Brock almost gets all the way inside. Romick, no good on the 3 ball.
I mean, another good look, just not able to knock it down in transition.
Justin Heilman's going to come away
Great play there
with
by
the steal,
Justin
though.
Heilman. And a great
find.
pass.
Brock can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Tries to get it to Craig. It'll stay here. But finishing layups and finishing at the rim is where
Yeah.
Upper Sandusky, and I think the last game we were here for, they struggled at the exact same thing, Coach.
Yeah, but Brock Montgomery again just makes a great effort. So baseline out of bounds again here. Let's see what Upper comes up with. They were able to score last time. Yeah. Good job by Carey defending there, and Brock Montgomery, being the smart player that is, just bounces it off a Carey defender. They get the basketball again.
Schellenberger gets it to Romick. Heilman, no good. Rams can't find it from deep tonight.
They just can't. I mean, they've gotten really good looks from the three-point line.
And there's the big fella, Puckett. Bryce Puckett listed at 6'7" on the roster.
Puckett's came off the bench and has really been key.
Brock Montgomery. 3 for 2 is a pretty good exchange.
Yeah. But again, Upper's quickness of getting the basketball in transition has been huge.
Basket's good. Hoop and a harm. Montgomery takes it to the hole.
Has been huge.
We're going to take another look at that one as basket's good. Hoop and a
They call the
harm.
block.
Brock with a chance to give Upper a 1-point lead.
But again, the quickness of Upper to get the ball into transition. And Brock Montgomery, official says that he moved. Coach Boehm not agreeing with it. But Upper gets a chance here to take the lead.
And they will. Brock's 3 for 3.
So Brock with 8. He's 3 of 3 from the line. Has hit a 2 and a 3. And Upper amping up their half-court defense a little bit.
Romick almost comes away with it. Montgomery with the hustle onto the floor. Nothing doing, though. It'll stay with Carey. The defensive intensity has really picked up here in quarter number 2 for Upper.
They've extended their defense a little bit, been more aggressive, trapping any kind of ball screen.
Evan Ken will come in for Carey, replacing Mulholland. Kitzler has it. Sorry, that's Ken that has it for Carey. Gets it to Phoenix. Phoenix gets it to Ken in the corner. Talk about in and out, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to go on Chase Stone on the rebound. Talk about in and out, and a foul.
Cayman Isles has done a really good job tonight at the defensive end of rebounding the ball with 2 hands in traffic.
And that's the 5th foul.
That was an example. So right now, Upper going to go to the free throw line as Carey has 5 fouls here in the quarter.
A chance to get some points on the board without the clock moving and extend this lead. Cayman pure on the first.
So Isles, 2 of 3 from the line right now. I think we said he's like a 56% free throw shooter for the year. Yeah, right at 56%. So he's kind of but an offensive rebound off of a free throw.
Josh Heilman soars to the second level for that one.
And the big thing is Carey didn't even put a body on him. He just got up off the floor, and Isles is going to work.
You cannot let Cayman Isles get to his right shoulder with that left hand.
Yeah, you have to turn him back, but even the bigger play was the offensive rebound off the missed free throw.
Look to trap,
Had
poked
him
away.
trapped again, almost had the steal.
Downloaded Ken. He's going to get fouled by Heilman. Puckett gets fouled by Justin Heilman. That's his first.
Yep. Ball's going to be baseline out of bounds, and looks like typically Upper here they play, looks like 2-3 zone on baseline out of bounds.
Trip Phoenix goes up to get the
And then they're going to match up here.
inbound. Gets it in the corner. That's Ken. Back to Phoenix. Not able to knock it down again is Ken. He's 0 for 2 from that corner. Justin Heilman has it as we're at 60 seconds left here in quarter number 2.
And the one thing that Upper's done a really good job of is a rebound of the ball at the defensive end. Carey only has 1 offensive rebound so far in this basketball game.
Josh Heilman's going to get fouled on
Carey only has one
drive to
offensive
the
rebound
basket.
so far in this basketball game.
Josh Heilman's going to get.
So Heilman going to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Knocks down the first. They extend that lead to 5. Two of two, or Upper shooting the free throw or very well tonight.
And right now, free throws are the difference in the ball game. I believe was Upper's 10 of 11 from the free throw line here in the first half.
Carter, bam! It doesn't matter if it's contested or not. He knocks it down.
I mean, that wasn't like a wide open three. That was a contested three and deep in the corner. So big shot. Cuts their deficit to 3. And you're going to anticipate that Upper's going to get the last shot of the first half.
Upper going to look to hold for 1. Justin Heilman has it. We got 18. Look to see him get
Probably
the play
going
going
about
10.
11 seconds here.
Yep.
They're going to start getting some movement. Calling for a ball screen.
Schellenberger, Josh Heilman. Josh going to look to get all the way inside. Floats, can't score. Rebound. And that'll do it for the first half. After 2 quarters, it's Upper Sandusky 25, Carey 22. We'll come back for your halftime show after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Joe Balogh. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the oh.report.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
Josh Banks back inside the mountaintop for our Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime show, where the Rams hold a narrow 3-point advantage against the visiting Carey Blue Devils. I am Josh Banks alongside Joe Balogh, and that was an entertaining first half, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing for Upper Sandusky, they had 8 turnovers, 5 in the first quarter, then 3 early in the second. When they were able to take better care of the basketball, of course, you're going to get more scoring opportunities. They took advantage of that and got to the free throw line. I mean, they're 10 of 12 from the free throw line right now. They've done a great job of not allowing Carey to get second chance opportunities, as they've only given up 1 offensive rebound. So many times if you win the rebounding battle and you win the free throw battle, you're going to win the game. But right now it's just a 3-point difference in this basketball game.
And you see the stats on your screen right now, folks. Carey 5 twos, 3 triples, 12 boards, 6 turnovers. They've committed 8 fouls, and they're 3 of 3 from the stripe. On the other side of things, Upper's got 6 twos. Brock Montgomery knocked down that singular triple. They've out-rebounded Carey 17-12. They've committed 8 turnovers. They've committed 4 fouls, but like Coach said, 10 of 12 from the stripe, really kind of the difference maker so far.
Yeah, I mean, just Upper's ability to get to the free throw line, they created some contact. So I'm going to anticipate here that Upper's maybe going to come out and pressure a little bit more. It seemed like they were able to force some turnovers in the last part of that second quarter. It's going to be Carey basketball out of bounds, so a chance here if Carey gets a score, a stop, and a score, they're going to be back ahead.
That'll pull us out of the Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime show and into third quarter action, where, like Coach said, Carey basketball.
Well, and you can see Upper changing their defense right now. They come out in a 1-3-1 with Cayman Isles at the top, Brock Montgomery in the high post. So let's see how Carey adjusts to this right here.
Swing it up top. And how about the finish inside? Chase Stone.
So Stone gets his first basket. Some contact there, but the officials let him play through it. So a good possession here to start the second half for Carey as they cut it to 1. Now they need to try to get a stop. Backdoor pass, great pass, and a blocked shot.
And Phoenix has 2, and Carey's got a 1-point advantage.
Well, as we said, a score, a stop, and a score. That's what they did. Now they got a 1-point lead. There's going to be a foul here.
And I was talking to a couple people at halftime, Upper's bookkeeper, who I know really well, and he said the difference really why that first half was so close is Carey's ability to play on-ball defense and not get lost in the motion that Upper wants to run.
Yeah. We said they haven't been able to go by at all. So what do we have here? Looks like we got a technical foul.
Justin Heilman will step to the line. He'll knock down the first one. Looks like that's going to go on Coach Bame.
Yeah, it looks like it. So now, you know, with the rule in high school, the coach has to sit on the bench. He can't be up off the bench.
He can get up off the bench to call a timeout.
Yeah, you can get off the bench, but you can't stand up and walk down along the bench and coach. You have to stay seated. So Upper able to get a 1-point lead here. Let's see how this affects. And a great play out of bounds.
Throw it down low to Isles. Justin Heilman runs from half court for a layup.
And we said side out of bounds, baseline out of bounds, special situations. And there they get a basket off of a side out of bounds play. Great call there by the Upper Sandusky coaching staff.
Schoenberger unable to finish it, but Montgomery's got an offensive board. No foul called down low. Kitzler has it for Carey to Phoenix. Back to Kitzler.
And Upper back in their man-to-man defense. Trying to get a switch here at the top.
Bose still held scoreless this evening. Heilman with the deflection, with the punch. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Carey. Kitzler. Stone with the lob to Phoenix. He's unable to finish.
Got an
But it ends up in the
rebound, though.
hands of Kitzler. An offensive rebound again. Poked away. Montgomery comes away with it.
I mean, good effort there by Carey of getting to the offensive glass. We said they only had one offensive rebound in the first half.
Josh Heilman looking to get it. Justin wants it down low. They're going to get it to him. Schoenberger in the corner. Luke Schoenberger. Little show and go. Cayman Isles. Great pass. Cayman Isles finds Josh Heilman for the 2.
Well, and the one way you can beat aggressive, man-to-man defense is making great back cuts. That was a good back cut, but even a better pass. Man-to-man
Isles
defense
going to get
is
called
making
for the
great
foul
back
here.
cuts. That was
Extends
a
the
good
arm.
back
Going to
cut.
get called for the push.
And it's getting a little physical right now. Both teams putting their hands on each other a lot. And the freshman, Jacob Romick, will check back in. He played a lot of minutes in the first half.
Extra guard on the floor for the Rams is what Romick brings to the table. Montgomery almost knocks it away. Bowes has it. Kyler Bowes guarded by Montgomery. Phoenix looking to get it to Stone down low. They're going to say the ball was tipped. No over and back.
Yeah.
Steen catches it high post. Great pass to Chase Stone.
But again, Upper quick up the floor in transition. Good job there of Carey getting back and getting matched.
Romick, Justin to Josh.
Yep. They like to run that high post pick.
Great ball fake by Romick. Short on the finish, though. Isles with the offensive board. He can't finish. 31-28 Upper, 4:05 left.
Maybe a block.
Block. 5 left.
Maybe a block.
Block.
Phoenix with a good job there of just taking the ball strong to the basket. And the defender just not quite quick enough to get there to take a charge. So Phoenix going to the line for the second time tonight.
Phoenix first one is good. I want to say it was 2 of 2 the first time. That makes him 3 of 3 on the night.
So Schoenberger going to check back into the basketball game.
Phoenix second is good. We got a 1-point ball game. 4 minutes left.
So
Quarter
Phoenix
number 3.
perfect from the line tonight, as Carey is also perfect as they're 5 of 5 from the line.
Romick. Montgomery has it. He's going to look to get baseline. Brock, little turnaround, can't finish. Offensive rebound, though. How about hooping a harm? Brock Montgomery with the extra effort. Fine, Brock, little turnaround.
Well,
Gets his own miss.
The initial
Offensive
move
rebound,
was
though.
good. He just
How
caught
about
it and
hooping a
ripped it.
harm?
But we've already seen of him making second and third efforts. Great effort there to get a second chance opportunity and a chance for a traditional three-point play.
It's going to rim out. Bowes gets the board, gets it to Kitzler.
But again, on that missed free throw, Upper Sandusky had a hand on the basketball. Almost had an opportunity to get it.
We're going to have a foul on this end of the floor. It's going to be on Schoenberger.
Called Schoenberger on a hold here. As we said, getting pretty physical inside right now.
Bowes catches it left wing. Good move. Kyler Bowes can't finish, though. Josh Heilman comes away with it to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to go through him and get called for the offensive foul. You'll see it again here on your North Central State College replay. I think if Brock just goes strong there, he may not get that call, but he kind of went in with the shoulder.
You know, tried to create some contact, but got to like how he takes the ball aggressively to the basket.
Now, Brock's got to be careful, though, Coach. That's his third on the evening.
Yeah, you don't want him on the bench. So gonna wipe up a little bit of perspiration here. So 33-30, Upper leads by 3 right now. And you can see Upper kind of extending their full court, pretty much straight man-to-man pressure. But you can see any kind of exchange or a ball screen, they've looked to trap it.
Romick going to get called for fouls. They're kind of calling a little bit more physical, like you had said. Refs kind of starting to call a little bit tighter to try to prevent that.
Well, it's going to be the 5th foul, according to the scoreboard on the Rams, and Carey's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
We got 3:10 left here in quarter number 3, and the Blue Devils are in the bonus.
Not really sure what the discussion is here. Now the scoreboard just went out again. It's happened the other night at the girls' game.
While we got a quick break, let's go ahead and pull up our Facebook and see who we got in there commenting. We see all you guys out there. Ray Limley, let's go Devils. John Shoemaker, let's go Rams. Sandy Ham, as always, let's go Rams. Chris Deal, Dora Rule Brown, Sarah Wynad, and Lisa M. Hoy all saying they're watching, and let's go Rams. 56 of you out there on the Facebook watching. 123 of you on the YouTube. 33-30 your score as the clock's getting back up. We just seen some lights. And we got clock power again.
Yep.
3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Coach, what's been your take on the third quarter so far?
Well, I mean, both teams have done a better job of taking care of the basketball. Only one turnover by each team. I mean, right now you're going to see, I mean, Carey's at the free throw line shooting the rest of the quarter. Next foul, Upper's going to be shooting. So be interesting to see how both teams here attack. So Chase Stone goes to the free throw line, misses the first one. He's short on the first.
Their first missed free throw of the night.
Yep, they were 5 of 5. And he rolls in the second.
Off the front iron and in for Mr. Stone. He's got 5. Carter Bain will check back in.
And it looks like Carey's going to extend their defense a little bit here also.
Romick.
The freshman's going to bring it up against Trip Phoenix.
Heilman catches it right wing. Up top to Josh. Brock. Gonna look to get inside. Kicks it to Schoenberger for 3. Luke Schoenberger.
Schoenberger's first points of the night. It's a big basket. I mean, he's made 30. That's his 31st three, shooting just over at about 42%.
Justin Heilman going to get called for a foul. That'll be his second, and that'll send Kyler Bowes to the line.
Yep.
Kyler Bowes, the leading scorer on the team for the Blue Devils, and he's been held in check tonight as he's only got 2 on the scoreboard.
Yep. So he's going to the free throw line. And Bowes is he's a 69% free throw shooter. Knocks them both down.
Right back to a 3-point game.
36-33.
Montgomery gets it to Justin Heilman. 2:30 left here in quarter number 3.
Well, and the thing that Upper has, they have multiple guys that can handle the ball against pressure. Right now, Romick, Heilman, Montgomery can all handle the basketball.
Justin content to hold it, gets it down low. Montgomery's going to get fouled.
Well, you know, the one thing we said that Upper does a good job of in their half-court offense is they get good ball reversal, and there Montgomery's
Justin
able to get a
content
step
hold it,
to a
gets it
step
down
and a
low.
half
Montgomery's
advantage on
gonna
his
get
cut.
fouled.
An important thing he did, he caught the ball with 2 hands, got on 2 feet, and made sure he was going to get contact if he wasn't going to be able to get the basketball up.
Knocks it down. That puts him at 11 on the evening.
I mean, he's 4 of 5 from the line right now. 5 of 6.
12 points, 5 of 6 from the stripe, and a 5-point Rams advantage. Bose will catch, hoist from deep. No good. Offensive rebound by Steen, but it'll be a jump ball. It'll stay. It'll go back to the Rams with 2:07 left here in quarter number 3. Gets it into Romick.
I mean, the young freshman's done a really good job at just handling the basketball.
As he gets called for a double dribble there.
I mean, the young
Thought about the pass and then decided to dribble it again as he gets called. Paused the dribble just long enough for it to be called a double.
Was right in front of the officials, so.
Phoenix gets it to Bose. To Steen. Eli Steen inside. He'll finish. Eli Steen.
I mean, a nice little pocket pass there to Steen on the roll to the basket.
Montgomery's just going to go all the way to the hole and finish. Brock Montgomery has 14. Phoenix will pull up and knock it down. He's up to 12 on the evening.
Yep, was able to split 2 defenders, got to the free throw line area. Nice pull-up jump shot.
Romick was floating to the corner when it had an open shot, but is poked away from Schoenberger. Cayman Isles will come back into the floor.
Yeah, you see that they're going to put Brock Montgomery here on the bench the last minute. See, he has 3 fouls. You don't want to have him get his 4th here at the end of the 3rd.
Justin Heilman, 65 seconds left.
Well, excuse me, I guess Brock Montgomery stayed in the game. My mistake.
Justin Heilman with a nice dribble drive and finish. 5-point advantage. Saved, ends up in the hands of Schoenberger. 42 seconds left.
Well, it'll be interesting to see here if does Upper decide to take the last shot of the quarter, and it looks like that's what they're going to do.
42, 37, 30 ticks remaining.
Yep, there's a foul, so they're going to get to the free throw line.
30 ticks remaining.
Yep, there's a foul. I mean, good job there by Justin Heilman of just creating contact right in the open floor. And now I think we'll get a sub here for Brock Montgomery as
David Gibson.
David Gibson will check in.
Heilman knocks down the first.
And Heilman, after missing his first free throw of the night, has made 3 in a row, 76% free throw shooter on the year. And makes the second.
It's a 7-point advantage, 25 seconds left here in quarter number 3.
Largest lead, I believe, for Upper Sandusky so far tonight.
It is their largest lead of the evening, but Carter Bame's got something to say about that, but he's going to get blocked by Isles.
I think that's Isles' 3rd block shot of the night.
9 seconds left, Heilman. Isles kicks it to the corner. Schoenberger, no good. And that'll do it after 3. Your score, Upper Sandusky 44, Carey 37. We got an exciting one here inside the mountaintop, and we're going to come back for money time after this commercial break. Josh Banks with Joe Balogh back inside the mountaintop, and it's money time here at Upper Sandusky High School, a 7-point Rams advantage. We just talked about it, Coach, their largest of the evening.
And to be honest with you, Carey got a little bit lucky as they probably took that shot a little too quick, and they gave Upper a chance that they got a good look at the end of the quarter that they could have extended it to 10. But it's going to be Carey basketball out of bounds. And it looks like Upper's coming out in that 1-3-1, which is what they started the second half with.
Bose has it. He'll hoist one from deep. Hasn't been able to find the range. Trip Phoenix soars, though. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession came out to Carey, which means that's going to go to Upper Sandusky.
Yeah, the one thing we've always said with zone is it's usually harder to box out, and Upper did not do a very good job of checking out there. So again, Carey extending their pressure into the full court. But we said the advantage right now that they have.
Came in. Isles knocks it down on senior night from the land of deep.
Well, you mentioned at the beginning that Upper had multiple guys that could shoot it. One of the guys we said that maybe wasn't as good was Cayman Isles, but he was 7 of 19 coming into this game and knocks down one early here.
Puckett almost had the offensive board.
Yep.
Instead ends up with Josh Heilman.
Big possession here that now you could take this to 12 or 13, and a great pass there, but not able to go in. Good defensive rebound there by Puckett.
Puckett, the 6'7" senior for the Blue Devils. Bame with the feed to Puckett. He'll float and finish.
Puckett did a good job coming off the bench as he's got 6 tonight.
30-second timeout by Coach Bame. While we got 30 seconds, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors one more time on the evening. Wilson Tire Company, Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Group, Spherion Mid-Ohio. Let's get to work. Quest Federal Credit Union, North Central State College, the oh.report, and Burson Bakies Insurance Company. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you live and free high school sports all season long.
Well, Carey uses their second timeout after getting that score as they take it from a 10-point deficit to an 8-point deficit. And again, we said here in the second half, Carey's has extended their man-to-man defense in the full court.
Montgomery gets it into Justin Heilman. Yep. Justin will clear out and bring it up himself.
And you have not really looked to trap out of it. They just extended that pressure.
Brock catches it right wing. He'll look to get baseline spin move. Brock Montgomery with a beautiful spin and finish.
Nice play coming out of the timeout. They just isolated Brock on the wing, and he went one-on-one. And Cayman Isles almost forces a turnover, and he does force the turnover. Isles able to get in the passing lane, cause a deflection, and then Carey just not able to handle it. But that's Carey's only second turnover here in the second half.
Both teams done a much better job handling the basketball here in the second half. Justin Heilman keeps it away.
Great pass. Great pass.
And it's now 12 the lead for the Rams.
Well, you can see the seniors are stepping up here.
Kitzler has it for Carey. Phoenix back cut.
Another turnover.
He's going to lose it. It'll be a turnover, Carey.
Well, Upper doing a really good job there of just switching on cutters and made the pass difficult and were able to get them to turn it over. Isles with the ball in his hand. Here comes Montgomery a little bit quick.
Gets it to Justin Heilman. Justin going to lift the lane. Isles, ball fake. All the way inside. They're going to call it on the floor, though. That'll be the first foul on Carey here in quarter number 4. Foul go on Steen, his 4th.
All right, so baseline out of bounds, box set here.
Offensive foul, illegal screen. Called on Isles there. Offensive foul, illegal screen.
I don't think Coach Winslow's very happy with that call. I mean, I think he's talking about, well, he might have been moving, but there were a lot of hands on Cayman Isles as he went to set that screen. So 12-point lead right now for the Rams. Each possession now becomes a little bit more important for Carey with 5.5 minutes to go in the basketball game.
Kitzler has it for the Devils.
And Romich checked back in for Isles.
Steen, it'll keep. And that's going to be number 5 on Eli Steen. And that's going to be number 5 on.
Yeah, Steen just kind of lowered his shoulder and ran right over top of him. So Puckett's going to check in, and that's Steen's 5th foul, right?
Yep, that's number 5 on Steen.
Yeah.
Montgomery gets it to Josh Heilman. 5:10 left here in quarter number 4. Romick to Justin. Justin Heilman tried to get it back to Romick. That'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky as Kitzler on the ground after that one.
I mean,
for
Bose
Carey.
did a good job of jumping up on that dribble handoff exchange there. So they're gonna check Cayman Isles back in for Romick.
Freshman giving them a lot of minutes tonight, though.
He's been good. We talked about him early in the season about his growth, and he's really shown that he's a good player. So again, a deflection here, and the ball was out of bounds.
It'll go off of the foot of Phoenix.
So again, side out of bounds. They got a basket out of this the last time. And they run a little back screen for Montgomery. Nothing there. Get it to Isles at about 12 feet.
Pull up,
he's able to knock it down.
Cayman Isles not known for his mid-range game, but he's in the double figures tonight as well with 11.
So again, special situation, side out of bounds. They get a great look, and Isles was able to knock down the short jumper.
Bose will hoist one. Bose just hasn't been able to find it tonight.
I mean, contested 3 there by Montgomery. You'll give that shot up. If he hits that shot, you kind of live with it. But Montgomery also showing great sportsmanship and picking him up off the floor.
Josh Heilman gives it to Justin.
Well, that's when the ball game gets like this, 14-point lead. Upper's got it, right now they've got 3 solid guys in the ball game that can really handle the basketball.
Cayman to Josh.
And this is where this motion offense gets more difficult to guard.
They're going to call a foul on Bose.
With that movement. So Bose gets called for the block.
His 3rd.
And it looks like what, team
3rd.
Team 3rd.
So we got a man down.
Looks like he either got a cramp. Looks like maybe a cramp here.
Good to see him up.
Yeah, Kitzler up. Looks like just a cramp. Hopefully that's all it is. So we're going to sub in Carter Bain, who has 2 threes on the night. He's got 6 points.
Montgomery to trigger the side out of bounds.
Again, sideline out of bounds. They've had success of getting baskets out of this. Looks like they're just going to set their offense out of this sideline out of bounds play.
Heilman has it. Justin's going to get fouled.
Well, and it looked like there that Upper was just going to spread the floor a little bit.
Call that on Bain.
See if they can create some foul opportunities. And now on the next one, they're going to get to the free throw line with 3:56 left in the basketball game.
Heilman catches it in the corner. Gets it back to Brock.
And they're just kind of spreading everybody out right now. Can look at somebody maybe getting the basketball on a hard cut to the lane. And a hand check. And you're going to send Brock Montgomery to the line, who is 5 of 6 tonight from the free throw line.
Looking for number 17 and 18 on the evening.
And Brock at a 70% for the year coming into this game. Has improved that percentage, overall percentage tonight. And he knocks down the first.
(54-39). And he misses the second. Almost another offensive rebound by Josh Heilman, but it'll go to Carey.
Yep. I mean, that's one of the things that Upper's done a good job tonight is on the few missed free throws they've had. They got one and got a basket out of it, and I think they've got their hands on 2 other ones. So looks like Upper's going to be in that 1-3-1, and they call the young freshman Jacob Romich for a hand check out top.
They have tightened up the game here in this second half.
So it looks like they're going to stay in that 1-3-1. And you notice they've changed it up a little bit, too. They had Cayman Isles at the top. Now they got the young freshman at the top, and they got Isles right in the middle of the lane to kind of protect the basket.
Phoenix knocks it down. Trip Phoenix has 15 on the evening.
And that was all because of Carter Bain able to get into the gap of the zone at the top and then draw two defenders and able to find the open shooter.
Romick gets it to Montgomery. Phoenix will get called for his second. Montgomery's going to go to the line for 2 more.
Well, and you can just see the experience of Montgomery, that he's catching it and he's ripping it right away, creating some contact because he knows he's going to the free throw line for 2 shots. And he misses the first.
Second miss in a row from the stripe for Montgomery.
Knocks the second one down.
Splits the pair, and Coach Winslow is going to take a full timeout. So it's a 13-point Upper Sandusky advantage, Coach. Let's go ahead and ask your opinion. What's been the difference in the second half to help them expand this lead versus the 3-point lead they had at the end of the half?
Well, the big difference has really been from about from the first 8 minutes of the game and the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. They haven't turned the basketball. They've only turned the basketball over 3 times here in the second half. They had 8 turnovers in the first half, and all of those were within the first 10 minutes. So the difference is when you don't turn it over, you have more opportunities that you can score because you're at least going to shoot the basketball. So that's been a big difference in the basketball game. And then, the play of Brock Montgomery, Isles, Justin Heilman, all of these guys have really stepped up and just been key, and they've done a good job of just handling the extended pressure of Carey's put on here in the second half.
55-42 your score. Rams with a 13-point advantage. 3:01 left here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm sure right now with 3 minutes to go, you know, Coach Winslow is telling his team, hey, we're in the bonus. We're shooting 2 free throws. We're looking at wide open shots, or maybe more important, layups, or getting to the free throw line. We don't want to come down and just shoot a quick shot right now. So back to their man-to-man defense here. And there's a long 3.
No good.
And
Justin Heilman soars to the second level for the board. Gets it to Josh. Josh tried to get it to Romick, but they turn it over. Chase Stone then loses it. We'll have a jump ball. It'll stay with Carey.
Yep. Coach Winslow telling him, you know, when you get in the trap, you gotta fake the pass. The ball's going to be out of bounds here. So Carey with the baseline out of bounds. They are in a box set. As we said, they kind of get into this 1-3-1 look on the inbounds, and then they'll match up man-to-man, which is what they do. They leave a shooter open.
And that's going to be an offensive board, and Stone will have a chance to go to the line for 2 off the offensive rebound. Big rebound for Chase Stone. And that's going to be an offensive board. And Stone
Justin Heilman took a pretty good shot right to the jaws. He tried to kind of stay straight up, might have had his hands a little bit down. I think that's what Coach Winslow is discussing with the official right now. But Stone goes to the line and misses the first of 2. As he's 1 of 3 on the night right now.
Long on that one. Rebound comes out to Josh Heilman. Justin now has it. To Isles, back to Justin. They're going to fully extend this pressure. Now they're going to look to trap. He's going to throw a football pass to Montgomery, who finds Josh Heilman running the floor.
Oh. We know that Montgomery's a golfer, but he looked like a wide receiver on that play. Made a great catch.
Justin Heilman comes away with the rebound. He'll bring it down. Minute 55 left. Romick in the corner. Josh. Cayman Isles.
They're not going to shoot a 3 right now. They're going to shoot a layup or go to the free throw line. That's what's going to happen.
Montgomery's going to go to the line for 2 more, looking to get to that 20 burger on the evening.
Yeah.
Kind of what we talked about in the pregame, though, Coach. They have 3 guys in double figures, 3 of those 5 starters in double figures tonight.
Yep. And you can, just the experience that those guys have, you can tell, they didn't panic early in the basketball game when they got down, and now they understand scoring time situation. You're up 15. You're not going to shoot quick shots. You're going to look for wide open layups or free throws. Montgomery not able to knock him down, so he's 1 of 4. 1 of 5 on his last 5 attempts here. 1 of 5 on his last 5 attempts. Turnover here by, not. I guess
they're going to call it blocked.
Block shot.
Isles got another block shot.
Yeah, I think he's got about 5 tonight. Again, the Rams in that 1-3-1, and then they'll match up man-to-man out of it.
Bose almost comes away with it. Isles. He tried it. He couldn't flush it.
Yeah, wanted to really get that one, just not able to knock it down.
Carter Bame gets all the way inside. He'll step through, and he'll get fouled by Isles. Carter Bame will go to the line for 2. Carter Bame to step to the line for 2.
We said Bame has come off the bench and had 2 threes tonight. Makes the first of 2 free throws.
Up to 7 points for Bame.
And he misses the second, and Isles able to grab the rebound.
Foul's going to be called on Chase Stone.
So Cayman Isles going to the free throw line here with 2.
And looking at this Carey roster, Coach, they only have four seniors on the roster.
Well, and we've
only seen one of them in the game tonight.
Yeah, they started 2 juniors and 3 juniors and 2 sophomores. So hopefully, they would look that they could get a win.
Isles splits the pair. 58-42, 63 seconds left here in quarter number 4. Bose. Heilman going to get called for a foul. He came down hard on the arm.
Yeah, good take there.
Heilman going to get called for Phoenix.
He
had himself a really good night.
He's had a good basketball game tonight. He came in averaging only 6, and he's got 15 with a chance to go to 17.
First one's pure. Misses the second. Stone got a hand on it. We're inside of a minute. Isles gets it to Romick, the freshman. Got it to Montgomery. Brock somehow corralled it. And Brock's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
I mean, I think Coach Wenzel's asking for an intentional foul because probably should be, because all they did was just push Montgomery straight in the back.
Brock's going to go to the line.
The rule is that you got to make a play on the basketball, and there
Yep.
really wasn't a play on the basketball there. So Montgomery struggled here lately from the free throw line, 1 of 5 so far. Now he comes to the line and makes the first.
19 on the evening for Brock. Our player spotlight tonight has really showed why we chose him for that. Not just points either. Rebounds, the second effort plays, offensive rebounds, assists.
He's just kind of one of those glue guys that you talk about on your team.
Phoenix gets it to Mulholland, Chase Mulholland to Bose.
Nice job by Montgomery there. We talk about him being an all-around player. He shows it right there on that defensive possession. And now he grabs a rebound.
18. Five seconds left, and that's going to wrap it up here from the mountaintop. The Rams are victorious by a final score of 60-43. We'll be back with your Quest Federal Credit Union MVP and the Spherion Mid-Ohio postgame show after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Joe Balogh. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hit them chill. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hit them chill. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
We're here with the Quest Federal Credit Union player of the game, Brock Montgomery. So, Brock, I would say it's going to feel really good to end your career here at home, but you're going to get a chance to play again at home this week. But let's talk a little bit about this game. Guys kind of came out a little bit slow, struggled with the basketball early in the first half, and even I think to start the second quarter, I think you guys had like 8 turnovers in the first 10 minutes of the game. Talk a little bit about maybe when you went in half, what Coach Winslow talked to you guys about as far as for the second half.
You know, he was pretty hard on us. He told us it's not good enough. That's not Upper Sandusky basketball. It's biggest game of the year, arguably, in our home gym, the barn. I mean, it's senior night. It's a big night, and for us seniors, we want to go out on a bang. And he really said, like, you got one more half to prove that you're a good basketball team and get some good momentum going into the tournament.
Yeah, I thought you guys amped it up a little bit defensively in the second half. You put a little bit more pressure on the basketball, showed some traps, and even showed some 1-3-1 that gave Carey some problems. But I also talk a little bit about the physicality of the game in the second half, of just you guys being able to kind of handle their on-the-ball pressure a little bit better in the second half than you did the first.
Yeah, I mean, we knew the whole game that the only way they could stay in the game is really just on the defensive end, speeding us up. They got those turnovers like they wanted, and that's why they were in the game. So, again, the locker room, we knew we needed to slow it down. But then on the physicality level, like, physical toughness isn't just chirping and talking in their face. It's really just if they talk to you, just kind of brush it off. And we say getting offense rebounds, defense rebounds, staying in your stance on defense. That's what toughness really is, and we really showed that the second half.
Well, you guys did a good job. You dominated the glass. It was 31-21. You only gave up one offensive rebound in the first half, which I thought was key as far as not allowing them to kind of stretch that lead out. So talk a little bit about, though, you and your senior teammates. I mean, this has been a good year. You guys are 16-6. You look at the schedule you played. 4 of the league games you lost to were 2 of the top teams in Division 6. I think your other losses to Bellevue, and then went to OG, which is a hard place to play, especially with a team with that tradition. So you take a look at your 6 losses. Can't be really disappointed in that. But talk a little bit about your seniors.
Oh, yeah, our seniors, I mean, they mean the world to me. I've played with them since we were the size of some of those kids out there. We were yay big. And, you know, that's really big. We talk about our locker room all the time. We're in there, we're joking around before the game, halftime, even after the game. It's hard not to have fun when you're out there playing with your friends every day, and it really shows. I mean, any given night, there's a guy that could have 15 plus, and Justin and I talk about that all the time. If they're face guarding me or they're face guarding him, it gives the other a good opportunity to go out there. And Cayman does his own thing. You never know what you're going to get out of him. For example, last night he had 0 points and 10 rebounds. So, that's a big help. And huge props to David Gibson. There's some younger guys that kind of came into a different role, and David really embraced his own role, and it's to go out there, give some energy, and cause some havoc. And you saw that with his first career start tonight. He came in, gave us some good minutes.
Yep, had 4 points to start off the basketball game.
Yeah, that's incredible. I'm so happy for him. He comes in and works harder than anybody, so that's really cool.
All right, so this is Saturday, probably going to rest on Sunday, and now you get 3 days to prepare. For one of two teams, you're either going to play Clear Fork or Ontario, I believe, on Thursday night here, correct?
Yep.
So a little bit different as far as the tournament. You don't go to a neutral site, get a chance to play back on your home floor again with another opportunity to close out the home court portion with another win. Talk about your tournament preparation as far as maybe a little bit physically what you're going to have to do, and then also your mental preparation.
Yeah, the rest day tomorrow is going to be really big. The season's long. 22 games.
Yep.
Some people don't really realize how long of a season that really is. So just finished the main course, and now we got Ontario and Clear Fork both like some underdogs. You never know what you're going to expect. So Monday will be just a normal practice as if we're preparing for anyone, and then Tuesday another similar to that, and then we'll see how that game shapes out. And then Wednesday is normally just a good old walkthrough, kind of go through some of their sets, talk through our game plan, go through the scouter, and Thursday game time.
Yep.
I was telling some of my buddies in the locker room, it really stinks that the girls lost, and I'm not happy about that for them. But at the same time, selfishly, it's going to be a little more crowded here. If they won, they were going to play on Thursday as well.
Oh,
so
that's true. That's exactly right.
It's really big to have the home support here, and I think that was key even tonight.
And the spotlight can be on you guys possibly for a couple weeks here if you continue to put things together.
That would be awesome. We have
you had a great crowd here tonight.
Oh, we sure did. We have 6 steps on the board down there, and I'm not going to give our secrets away, but if we follow those 6 steps pretty closely, I think we're going to have a pretty long postseason.
Yeah. Well, last thing is, we always do give you a chance. Shout out to anybody you'd like to shout out to.
Shout out to the fans. Shout out to everyone that came out here, and shout out to Scott Washburn. He's a big supporter. And finally, shout out to oh.report. They came here for all our home games, all the girls' home games, and it's really cool to see, even to watch other people's games. So thank you guys.
All right, congratulations, Brock. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Josh Banks joined alongside the Hall of Famer Joe Balogh one final time for the regular season here inside the mountaintop, where the Rams of Upper Sandusky knock off the Carey Blue Devils by a final of 60-43 in what was really a tale of two halves, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is you see a veteran team like Upper that they don't panic. They didn't really panic in the first half, and I think as you see our interview with Brock Montgomery, Coach Winslow not very happy with how they played in the first half, which is very understandable. But you see a veteran team like that, and they come right back out in the second half and just really do what they needed to do. You know, it wasn't like they blew them out right away. It was just kind of a methodical thing that they were able to stretch that lead out and win by 17 here tonight.
And they do it, as we're going to pull the stats over, by playing very much a mistake-free second half.
Yes.
They have 8 turnovers in the first half. They only commit 4 in the second half. And they weren't as many, those 4 turnovers, I don't know that any of them were actually live ball turnovers. Carey didn't get those runouts and easy layups that they were getting in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, that's and I think, you know, when you, as we mentioned throughout the game, if you turn the ball over, a live ball turnover, it can lead to easy baskets. And then even if it's a dead ball turnover, it just takes away an opportunity that you get a chance to, you know, to be able to shoot the basketball. And I think Upper did a much better job of taking care of the basketball in the second half. And as we said, they have multiple guys. I mean, both Heilmans, Brock Montgomery, and then the freshman off the bench. You know, he's been good. I mean, we saw him early in the year, and every time I see him, he gets a little bit better. And you can see that the confidence of the coaching staff in him, as he played significant minutes in the first half.
And he does a great job. One thing I like about the freshman, as you see our stats on the board, it was really a clean game by both teams. As there's only 22 total turnovers.
Yep.
Granted, that's a lot for high school basketball, but I think you and I have been to games where we've seen plenty more than what these two teams did tonight.
Yeah.
But, again, it was the difference at halftime. And when you look at the stats, it's the difference in the game. Upper Sandusky goes 21 of 29 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you could see also a couple times when they got to that 3 fouls on Carey that they were pretty smart at just creating contact and forcing officials to make that call. So congratulations to Upper Sandusky. Carey's got one game left on Tuesday, and then they travel to Toledo Christian, I believe, on Friday for their tournament. Upper Sandusky's going to have to wait and see who they play, as they'll play the winner of Ontario and Clear Fork. Already played Ontario earlier in the year here, beating them at home. So they'll really only have, they'll probably already have stuff prepared for both teams. But they'll find out on Tuesday night, and then Wednesday prepare and be here at home on Thursday.
And you see the box score from tonight. It's a 9-9 first quarter, 16-13 Carey, or Upper in the second, 19-15. And then the big fourth quarter for the Rams, 16-6, extends that lead and is the reason they win by 17 tonight. We're going to go ahead and pull up both teams' next games. As Coach said, Upper to be determined on who they're going to play on the 20th. Carey on Tuesday will play Hopewell Loudon at home in their regular season finale. And Carey really going to be looking for a bounce-back game before they go to Toledo Christian.
Yep. Yes. I mean, they show that they just got to be a little bit more consistent with what they do. Played really well in the first half, and then Upper's, I think, experience took over in the second half.
Last thing we're going to show you is our 2-week calendar here on the OH Report. We're going to be busy on Tuesday. We're going to be busy all next week as the girls and boys tournaments are starting to kick off here in Ohio. And we here on the OH Report bring it to you all live and free. So, Coach, before we sign off tonight, any final thoughts?
Nope. It's girls are in the tournament. Boys
Cameron
start
Isles going to come away with the steal, and he's going to get fouled.
3 or 4 weeks of exciting basketball here in the state of Ohio. Nice back cut.
So, for Coach Joe Balogh,
great back cut,
my color guy
pass.
tonight, my camera guy Shane Young, I'm Josh Banks. As always, thank you to our amazing sponsors. And hey, remember everybody, I'll be back next week. But until I'm on the mic again, stay safe and have a great rest of your weekend. Tip to him by Isles, and there's Josh Heilman running. And that's kind of what we were talking about. That his first shot attempt is no good, and it'll be just can't find the range. Offensive board though. Hoop and a harm for Trip. Bose is going to look to push. Back
Nice
down
pass.
low, Kyler Bose. Steen's got to run out, and he'll finish and carry. Heilman on the other end is going to get all